As you guys may know, GTA 6 is around the corner and it is expected to release in 8 months. And Rockstar has patented many advanced technologies to ensure that their next game surpasses everyone in the gaming industry. After all, it is the biggest gaming launch of all time. The first patent that we are going to talk about is called System and Method for Virtual Character Locomotion. Traditionally, game developers have to create separate animation trees for each type of animation. For example, for going upstairs or downstairs, they have to create a separate tree for each of these animations. However, based on this patent, they have developed an advanced technology where they are using animation building blocks to define any character movements. With this technology, not only will character movements be realistic, but they will also be in real time. For example, characters will make movements based off of their virtual in-game world. To put it simply, this Reddit user defined this technology in simple words. This means GTA 6 can have more diverse and lifelike animations. So when you play GTA 6, you will see characters moving in ways that match the weather, their energy level, and their injuries. This makes the game feel more immersive. It is like having characters that can adapt to different situations, making the game world feel more real and thrilling. Basically, in GTA 6, we are going to have lifelike animations, no more previously animation loops that gets triggered each time we make different movements. But now they will react to based off of our reaction, the reaction of their virtual world, and so on. Moving on to the next technology, it is called System and Method for Game Object and Environment Generation. Basically, it is a technology to create interiors and objects without manual intervention. Using this technology, developers can create interiors, give them a unique charm and personality, and generate as many interiors as they want or need. Generally speaking, game devs create interiors manually, which could be tedious and time consuming. According to the patent, the parameters can range from being a simple on-off, for example, to control an optional rug appearing or not, to any value. For example, to control the number of tins appearing on a shelf or the degree of dirtiness on a floor. It further says an older rundown neighborhood could be created by populating it with a higher proportion of assets tagged old, worn down, rusty, cheap, etc. In gameplay where the player is attempting to improve the city they live in, as the player performs well in the game engine can slowly replace the objects tagged as described above with objects tagged new, high-end, hipster, renovated, etc. to indicate that the neighborhood is improving. It means that each time you leave the safe house in GTA 6, NPCs will be wearing different clothes or attire, and the world may be different to give you the illusion that a neighborhood community is clean or dirty. Also, according to this patent, players will be able to edit their apartments, houses, or maybe even vehicle interiors such as a Boeing or a cargo plane. The next patent is known as System and Method for Session Management in a Multiplayer Network Gaming Environment. Basically, it is a session management patent. I think one of the worst aspects of GTA Online is that each time you enter or leave an interior, you're forced to go through a boring ass loading screen, which is pretty immersion breaking if you ask me. It feels like the game is not big and the interiors are fake, and most of the time these interiors are scattered across the map and not actually where they are supposed to be, meaning the interior and exterior are located in different parts of the map, which is laughable if you think about it. For me, these annoying loading screens are the biggest immersion breaking factors. These are literally deal breakers for me. So Rockstar filed and created this patent to resolve this and many other issues regarding multiplayer. According to this patent, the virtual in-game world will be divided into multiple sections, but every player will be able to interact with each other without a loading screen. So basically, players can cross over from session to session without realizing it, giving the illusion that is this whole world is one big session. So let's say if there are 40 players in one section and the entire map is divided into 10 sections, so in total there could be 400 players interacting and playing with each other without any loading screen, which is a massive advancement if you ask me. For the record, in GTA Online, in each session there are only 30 players, so that is almost 20 times more than that. If Rockstar will be able to achieve this is gonna be crazy. The next technology is called system and method for virtual navigation in a gaming environment. Now this patent's goal is to improve the AI of NPCs. According to this patent, NPCs are going to be much more smarter than before. They will be able to read their surroundings, such as the environment, other NPCs, and even the players, and they will make correct and logical decisions based off of their observations, which allows players to immerse into this virtual world. This is seriously going to transform how we as players perceive a gaming world. Not only will we as players be able to experience one of the best stories in gaming history, but we will also be able to engage with the world, and each time the reaction of the NPCs and the world is unique and dynamic. This means that we will be able to enjoy the world even if we beat the game 110%. So far, no other gaming studio has been able to achieve something like that. So if Rockstar Games does achieve it, it will set a crazy precedent for good. This means player will eventually be able to keep enjoying the world even after beating the game 110%. Usually in most games, once you finish the story and complete all the side missions, there isn't much left to do except maybe free roam a bit or replay missions. But if Rockstar manages to make the world stay alive and feel meaningful after total completion, that would be something completely new in gaming. So far, no other studio has really pulled this off at such a large scale. Most open world games eventually feel empty once the credits roll. You have seen everything, done everything, and the NPCs stop surprising you. But Rockstar seems to be aiming for a system where the world keeps breathing even when the player has done it all. That means NPCs could keep evolving, new events might keep happening, and the player might always discover fresh details no matter how many hours they put in. If Rockstar pulls this off, it will set a crazy precedent in the industry. Other game studios will have to pay attention because this would raise the bar for what gamers expect from open worlds. Imagine Ubisoft, CD Projekt Red, or Bethesda being pushed to design living, evolving worlds instead of static sandboxes. The competition could lead to the next generation of open world games where detail and immersion reach levels we haven't seen before. In the end, this could completely transform how we think about replay value in games. Instead of a world that dies once you are done, we would get a world that keeps surprising you forever. Who knows? This might even be the start of a future where games don't just end but live on with you as long as you want to stay in them. What do you guys think about these technologies? How do you think GTA 6 will reimagine the open world genre overall? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel to support us. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.